Applause, the first teaser for Final Destination, Bloodlines just dropped, delivering the kind of gruesome death sequences the franchise is famous for. One of the most iconic horror series which scared an entire generation is finally making a comeback after more than a decade. The first Final Destination movie, released in 2000, introduced a clever concept that spawned 4 more films known for their signature, over-the-top death scenes and the inescapable idea of fate. The series became a horror staple by standing out through its creativity and boldness, ditching the classic final girl or final boy trope, keeping fans on edge with every sequel. Nearly 14 years later, the franchise returns with Final Destination, Bloodlines, the 6th installment, set to hit theaters in 2025. The original film's chilling tagline, "I, death, cannot be cheated," became the backbone of the series, which turned into a multi-film phenomenon, pulling in millions worldwide without relying on cheap jump scares or ghosts. Despite the franchise's success, it seemed to be over for good after more than a decade of silence. Each passing year made a sequel seem less likely until March 2024, when producer Craig Perry surprised fans with an announcement. Final Destination 6, officially titled Final Destination, Bloodlines, was in production, on track for a 2025 release. While the plot remains under wraps, reports suggest the story will follow an 18-year-old girl named Stephanie, who experiences premonitions of a tower accident in the 1960s. Stephanie's visions, however, aren't about her, but her grandmother, who's been dodging death for over 50 years. In the Final Destination universe, once someone cheats death, it's only a matter of time before it catches up. Stephanie soon realizes that her grandmother's survival didn't just spare a few lives, it extended the lifespans of everyone who was meant to die in that disaster. Now, death isn't just coming for the survivors, it's after their entire bloodline. While Final Destination 6 will likely stick to the franchise's signature formula, this time it may answer a lingering question. Why do certain people get these eerie premonitions in the first place? The Final Destination series hasn't featured a consistent returning cast except for a few key characters. Ali Larter's Clear Rivers appeared in the first 2 films, and Tony Todd's William Bloodworth, an eerie mortician, showed up in the 1st, 2nd, and 5th installments. Todd was the first confirmed cast member for Final Destination Bloodlines, but sadly, he passed away in November 2024. It remains unclear if he completed filming, and his name isn't on the official cast list, leaving his character's fate a mystery. Despite this, the sequel has gathered a fresh cast including Stargirl's Breck Bassinger, Chucky's Tao Bionis, and the 100's Richard Harmon, among others. On the production side, Spider-Man trilogy director John Watts is rumored to be involved, with the script penned by Laurie Evans Taylor, known for Wicked Games, and co-directors Zach Lipovsky and Adam B. Ston. Filming has wrapped, and with no major delays, Final Destination Bloodlines is set for a May 16, 2025 release, with talks of a 1-week IMAX run, aiming for a strong box office performance. Fans are optimistic about the film's success thanks to perfect timing and nostalgia. Even though each Final Destination movie follows a similar setup, audiences love watching death's creative and eerie ways of claiming its victims. The franchise has left a lasting mark on pop culture, even making certain everyday objects like log trucks and gymnastics routines terrifying for an entire generation. With the recent success of horror franchises like Scream and Halloween, Final Destination Bloodlines could easily ride that momentum. The franchise is known for its outrageous and shocking death scenes, and expectations are high for the sequel to deliver on that front. Jeffrey Reddick, the creator of the franchise, has hinted that Bloodlines will stay true to its roots while offering new twists, particularly in Stephanie's story. Unlike the previous films that followed a somewhat predictable formula, Bloodlines promises to be less predictable, with deeper layers and more expansive storytelling. Reddick has teased that this film won't just be another standard Final Destination movie where a group of people cheats death only for it to catch up with them in the end. The new sequel could explore more practical ways of cheating death, and might even answer some of the series' longest-standing mystery. With Tony Todd's character still shrouded in mystery and potential callbacks to previous films, Final Destination Bloodlines could offer a fresh yet familiar experience for both new fans and longtime followers of the series. The recent teaser also included a clever nod to an Easter egg from Final Destination 2, hinting at deeper connections to the original films. As always, fans are eagerly awaiting more details as the release date approaches. Well, that's all for today. Don't forget to subscribe for more updates on this and other exciting movies and series. See you next time.